Zone. I'm here with Bree, Carmen, and Chris, and we're talking about getting into the zone because you all have been working out for quite some time. I know Bree and Chris about 2 months now.
Something like that.
How has it been? Roaring.
Roaring to Go. Uproar Good Morning is
Rawr!
coming up in May, and so Chris and I have been going to Custom Fitness at 4 in the morning, sometimes 4:30, and just training and getting ready for Uproar.
And how has it been waking up that early, knowing that hey, I'm about to go do a WOD, a workout of the day?
About to blow our wad first thing in the morning. I like it. I like to work out in the morning because I feel like it's a great way. It's a great way to start your day, and then you get it over with. Like when I used to work out at the end of the day, the whole day I'm just like fixated on, oh my god, I can't eat this because I'm gonna work out, or oh I can't do this because I gotta work out. And then when I get off work, it's like you work after work. So I'd rather work before work.
See, for me, it's kind of hard to wake up that early, because I still when I get off, when I'm done working out, then I come home and I have to get my son ready for school. But when I was working out at Paradise, I was working out at lunch, and I kind of like that, because I was already at work and then to go take my break and then come back to work, and I really like that schedule. But I'm getting used to getting up early and being tortured and I'm just kidding. No, I'm actually getting used to it, and I feel myself getting stronger and more energy. But by maybe like 4 o'clock, I'm starting to fade a little bit.
I think it's because we wake up early, and so I mean, especially in this kind of job, it's hard to go to bed and get 8 hours. I don't know anybody who gets 8
Yeah,
hours of
I
sleep.
don't
That's
get 8 hours
true.
of sleep.
Well,
So I find
Carmen,
myself going to sleep earlier at night.
Yeah.
how has it been for you? I know you haven't hit the gym in quite some time, but now you're working out on camera.
Please don't
Just
God,
saying,
oh,
putting in
just
the
saying.
work.
double you. Quite some time? You
Yeah.
mean never? I like how you worded that
Yeah.
so nicely. No, it's honestly, it's been really fun, but it's been hard. It's hard. I, yeah.
Tell us what kind
I'm
of
going
workout.
today. I'm going today, okay, Thursdays. I'm in this class. It's called Be Fit, and the B stands for Dr. B, who is like an incredible personal trainer.
Benji.
He's just so awesome. Like, at first, I guess I would say I'm a kind of shy person, especially when it comes to things that I can't do, which is sports. I cannot do any sports. I've always been that person that goes out onto the field, onto the court, and gets hit with the ball instead of playing the ball, right? So,
Well, now you're
Anyway.
able to dodge the ball because your fitness level
Right.
is moving up.
hey,
But when
hey, I could feel it like in the little things, right? Like you're picking up a backpack or you're walking up some steps and you're like, wow, I'm not out of breath today, I can do this. So it's those little wins that are keeping me motivated.
Well,
But
and I'm sure you get some people on the street saying that hey, you're kind of inspiring people because the class
Yeah,
you're
that's-
taking, it's not for the advanced. So the people in your class, you can kind of keep up with them as well.
yeah, it's not a CrossFit class per se, but we do a lot of similar things, right? The strength training, the cardio. We're out there, like I think Monday we did this jumping rope.
Jump rope?
What is that called?
The jumping rope.
Jumping rope.
Okay, I've never been good at that, and I'm not gonna lie, I can only do like 5 in a row, but I'm getting there. Like
It's
the
hard.
last class,
Yeah.
I did the one where you'd go 1 foot, next foot, next foot, next
Wow.
foot, and I was like, wow, look at me.
Oh, I think they have that at Chuck E. Cheese and at the mall.
Okay,
you can
okay.
Jump. It has
It's
a
true, it's
digital-
true.
I
break
love
it.
jump rope.
Yeah.
When we do the jump roping, I'm like, can't we do the jump roping where one person holds one end and the other one holds the other,
Yeah.
and you just like,
Make a big loop.
right?
Yeah, I can't jump rope myself, but Chris, you've
It's a
seen
lot
the
of fun.
benefits of working out because you're also doing the nutrition side too, and your meals are kind of prepped for you.
Right. Yeah. So that was always the problem. Is like I don't have a problem working out. I like it, but it's just the diet. So many people, me included, very guilty of the mentality like, oh, I worked out today, so let me eat whatever. But for example, a beer, right? That's a couple hundred calories, and the amount of time it takes to burn a couple hundred calories, it really makes you think. Like we'll be on the rower,
Yeah.
and it's like row 50 calories, and that takes like 15 minutes, and that's not even a whole beer. So it really kind of put it in perspective for me, because I mean the reason I work out, I'm not trying to I want to lose weight obviously, but I just want to feel like stronger and that I have the cardio, especially I'm getting up there in the age, so that's really what motivates me. And partnering up with Boca Box too and adding that kind of nutrition element, like you can't I mean, maybe younger people like you guys can eat dirty and stuff, but I
No
feel
way.
like if I eat a bunch of fried stuff and then I go to the gym, then I mean, there's just no gas. But
Oh,
you know,
you
eating
feel it.
right, I feel like I have better fuel in the tank.
It's so true. The first time I walked into Paradise Fitness Center in Tumon, and for my first class, I was drinking sweet tea. So that was a definite no-no. And Dr. B is like, you need to drink water. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
Water, what's that?
Water
Is that
was
the
a
wet
big,
stuff?
that was a big change for me because I'm really used to drinking sugary drinks. Like I love coffee with the extra caramel and chocolate and Kona mocha frap and all these different drinks.
Do you feel guilty though now that he's able to give you some information on what your body's intaking towards?
You know what it is? It's not even guilt. It's like I want it. I want to do better for myself. And every time I'm doing the workouts and I see the ladies around me who are, a lot older, or even some of the younger ones that just joined our BFit class, like Christine, oh my gosh, all these ladies, Vanessa, shout out to Vanessa. Vanessa, if you are watching this, she just has such a positive mindset, such a good attitude. She gets in there. She's like, let's go, Carmen. Like every other workout that we're doing, I'm like, I feel motivated that I can do this.
That's great.
So I don't
you know,
know.
Bree
It's
also
awesome.
has a very positive attitude. In the gym, you know, a lot of times when we're working out, she's just like, I can't do this.
It's so easy to be hard on yourself.
Just because he's really good, I'm not gonna lie. Chris is actually doing all the workouts. And
You
he's
are
really
too,
good.
though.
Yeah, but you're like, bleh.
Yeah, I give you props,
make
man.
it
I saw
look
the
easy.
Fireman Mustard Challenge, and Chris,
Yeah, you were great.
Yeah, you breezed
Come
through
on,
that.
guys.
I saw you-
I don't know
I
if we
did.
watch the same thing.
And for you, Bria, you live a very busy lifestyle, and you know, if you can do it, I'm sure that's inspiration for everybody else because
She's busy. I got
Yeah.
5 kids, dude. She got to make her son lunch. I got to make like 5 kids lunch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But
Oh, sorry.
what is your most maybe dreadful workout or WOD that you've been participating in?
For me, we've been doing some running, and I'm really not. I'm just okay. I can run. I'm just not good at running.
I hate running.
Yeah, and then we're doing more
Running
squats
sucks.
now, and that just kills me. Just the
For
next
me, it's the
day.
lunges. The lunges,
The
are
lunges?
really,
That's
yeah.
kind of like in the
Lunges are
squat
hard.
category.
Right, yeah. I don't mind squats, but the lunges, man, it's like, we'll do these ones where you're like holding the weight and you're
Oh,
going back and you're dropping. And I always feel like I'm going low on the lunges, but
Not low enough.
not low enough apparently for, you know, Coach Paul.
Yeah,
I-
yeah.
And
It's
you know,
hard to say though to pinpoint something because in the workouts that we do, it's just constant movement, right?
Right.
You do one thing and then you
Constant.
go do another one and then you go do another exercise, and so you're never really taking a break. You have to fill up the time that they give you for,
it's
that.
a whole AMRAP as many reps as possible.
Yeah.
But
I
you know
feel
what's really
that.
cool is we work out with the Gorilla Run team
Yeah.
in the morning, and I mean these guys are like on a whole other level. So just to be able to do like the same workout that they do, I mean we're probably not going as
A little
hard as they
scaled
are,
back though sometimes.
right? But when they say, "Hey, come on, Bree, go," or "Go,
Yeah.
Chris," it really pumps you up. You know what I mean? Because
And for
Yeah.
you, Carmen, do you go into each workout session knowing what you're gonna do, or is just on the spot?
A lot of times the moves are similar, so we've been repeating a lot of things that I've learned. But when I first went there, I didn't know anything. Like I didn't even know how to do a proper lunge or a proper squat and redo like a series of squats. But the coolest thing is this last week I started going to the class after the 5 to 6, there's a 6 to 7. So I'm going to 2 workouts back to back for 2 hours straight. And the second class, I don't know, it hasn't been on
whoa
TV,
there,
okay?
roids.
Master,
Get out of here. No, the second class is mixed fit. So it's really fun. It's like dancing. And I'm so looking forward to it. So I am in my head, I'm like, I don't really know what to expect, how difficult this is going to be. I know there's going to be weights and I'm going to start sweating, but I'm ready for it, And the dancing, oh my gosh, we're shaking
Yeah,
our
we need more
heads.
dancing at custom.
It's so fun. It's so fun. And the music, I don't know. There's something about it. It gets me every time. I
Bree,
wanna
what
go.
about you? Like, because I like to know what we're gonna do,
Uh-huh.
so I can mentally prepare. I don't
I'm
like
the
any
same way.
surprises.
I'm the same way. You know that.
I like
But when you
surprises.
walk in and then you see the
Yeah.
the board and it's like,
So
I
Wednesdays,
don't understand half of it that's
Right.
on there. I'm like, what's a DU and
a lot of times it looks
All
like
that
a
crazy
math,
stuff.
like algebra or something when they write the workout. It'll be like X times 40 times.
yeah.
Well, how long roughly the workouts that you guys do?
Like yesterday we did, so Wednesdays we do what's called the demo day. So the workout of the day for the people who go to custom to do the CrossFit thing, they test it on this.
We're the
on-
guinea pigs.
We're like the guinea pigs for it. So for example, yesterday it was like
I have
as
the-
many
I
reps
have
as you
it.
can do, 15 minutes. It was like
Here it is.
35 calories
That's
on the
super
bike.
impressive.
Yesterday
then-
was when we went. It was 15, as many reps as possible, 100 double unders or 300
rope.
single jump ropes,
Right.
and then 35 to 20 calorie bike. Yeah, I don't.
So you
like
got to
bike,
burn
yeah.
35 on the bike.
20. You know all that.
Yeah.
I don't
Let me
understand
translate
that
this for
language.
you, Bree. Yeah, so it was 15 minutes, as many reps as possible, 300 single with the jump rope, 35 calories on the bike, and then 20 hand rest push-ups, which was a push-up, and then when you go down, you kind of put your hands out
Oh,
and then you go up again.
jeez. I can't
Then
even
after
do a
that,
regular
15
push up.
minutes, There's
I'm
another
struggling.
15-minute workout, which is, so you're doing that over and over,
Over and over.
15. And then after that, you do a 15-minute workout, which is a 400-meter run, 10 devil presses, which is like a burpee
With weights. You
with
can
weights.
weigh-
So after you do the burpee and you come up, you do like a press and
Overhand
then
press,
10 dumbbell deadlifts. So you do that over and over for 15 minutes. And then for 15 minutes, you do a 500-meter row, 15 burpees over the rower, and then 30 air squats over and over and over 15 minutes. So that's like
Well, Paul and Ryan.
45-minute crazy
It's
workout.
hard.
Well, you talk about how that
called
looks like an
Fun.
algebra problem, but man, Paul and Ryan, they get scientific with
It
their
is
workouts
science, yeah.
because not only
Wow.
are they your coaches, but this is what they do for a living.
Yeah, they
What's
really.
a devil press?
I worked out a lot of places, and a lot of times it's kind of that no pain, no gain. But Ryan and Paul, they really work on the foundational movements, especially for people like us. We're not, or I know Bree's an athlete, but I'm not an athlete.
I'm not an
so
athlete.
they really work a lot of things like stretching and stuff with the resistance bands that help
Yeah.
you for the workouts. So
Oh, yeah, I do
think that-
resistance
you're
band.
right, I mean, Ryan's a doctor, so a lot of times they're trying to make sure that you could do these workouts without getting hurt, or they'll give it to you in stages. So I think that's really cool, is they take into consideration where everybody's at, and they don't just throw everyone into the Shark Tank and be, hey, good luck. So they're just constantly looking at our form, and
Yeah.
it'll be funny because I'll be doing something some way, and I'll be like, oh, it hurts, and they're like, oh, you're doing it wrong, fix it that way, and it's like,
It
okay,
has to
it's no
hurt
matter
more.
what.
Yeah,
So how-
Dr. B does the
yeah.
same thing. I think it's really important to know where you're at and
Right.
not try to push yourself. Because at first, I don't know, I always think, oh my gosh, I don't know how these athletes do it. Like, they're just so good naturally, but maybe it takes more time. So you can't really expect to be like the best
Yeah, you can't
right
have
away.
overnight success.
You're the best.
I mean, double
around!
D knows,
How,
right?
how many more weeks do you guys have for your classes?
We're just gonna keep going forever.
Forever.
Lifetime.
No, like once you
Well,
get the
up
hang
was
of
May
it.
11th.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, I'd like to continue afterwards because I'm actually really starting to like it.
Like it, yeah, it's
Yeah.
weird.
I feel
when
the
we
same
don't
way.
go, we're like, should
Yeah.
we just go on our own?
Right.
Just-
Like I feel worse the days I don't go. So
Yeah. Yeah.
we go Monday through Friday, and then Saturday, Sunday, I'm just so sore. But then Monday, when you start working out again for the week, you don't really feel it. So like I feel it more when we don't work out.
And then you got to kind
Definitely.
of pace yourself over the weekend to not overcheat.
You have
Yeah,
to watch your
that's really
caloric
hard.
count.
Yeah, that's
Caloric,
really
so it's not calorie, yeah.
Yeah.
And for
It's
you,
true.
what's some of the tips or advice you can give to first-time people that started hitting the gym?
Oh my gosh. Well, don't be afraid because I was terrified and I thought people are going to judge me. They're going to look at me like, oh, this girl, she can't do anything in the class. Just go. Just go. Even if you don't even know if this is the class for you, just try it. Maybe you don't like it. Maybe you're like, oh, I actually really like this class. Just give it a shot. That's
see-
my best
Do you
advice.
see yourself buying more workout attire now?
No.
No, you better.
Well, I buy things in my mom's closet. My mom is very good. Like, she's always been an inspiration for me, my parents, because they're both really into fitness. They live a healthy life. Like, my mom right now, she's at water aerobics at the Dedido pool working out with these ladies that are like 80, 90 years old, right? They have a lifetime. It's like a lifetime fitness thing. So that's kind of where I'm at too. It's like even once this is done, I know I'm still gonna go back for more.
Yeah, just go. I mean, I agree with Carmen. A lot of times it's like, oh, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. And people like, they procrastinate. I was one of those people where it's like,
Yeah.
oh, just, whatever. We'll just get around to it, But once you go, that's like half the battle's over once you
Yeah.
show up. And then if you just keep showing up, I mean, just go get on the bike, do something. You don't got to get all crazy with it. but
And
just-
maybe grab a friend. Like, I think
Yeah.
it's really fun to work out together. Like, these two are working
Right.
out together, and in my group, there's a really solid number of us, and it's so motivating to
yeah,
know that
group
I'm not
fitness is
alone.
where it's at, really.
Yeah, I think it's just a
Yeah.
routine.
Plus, you can kind of hide too. Like,
Yeah.
if you're working on a
In
big
the
group,
back.
you can hide and be like, "Oh, I'm dying here. Like, let me go hide behind Bree."
Not me, not me.
I
It's
think
fun.
it's just more of a routine that turns into a lifestyle because,
Right.
like you said, you start wanting more. And once you start seeing results, you want more results.
Yeah.
And if you set a
It's like
realistic,
crack, fitness crack.
you set a realistic goal for yourself. Set a goal that is definitely achievable, and then start working towards that goal.
Right.
Yep.
And I think that was a problem with me before. It's like I did some of these race events like UGM and Koku, and like I would only work out during that season. So if it was like the races, in 2 months, then I would start like running a month and a half before.
Or a week.
And then after that, I would just be like eating everything and not working out. And
Yeah.
so I was like in a seasonal mentality at my age. I just need to like make it part of the lifestyle. So I'm really grateful to Custom Fitness and Boca Box for really trying to show me that it is a lifestyle. It's not something you could do 3 months out of the year,
You
So-
can.
It definitely is. Like for me, when I started out with like what Carmen, her journey with Life in Paradise. So I did that whole segment, and I lost maybe like 20, 25 pounds just doing that. And then I took a break for some health issues, and then it got really busy with the election season last year.
Mhm.
And so when Uproar came up and Roaring to Go, this segment, I was actually really excited and
Right.
and I actually, as much as I say, oh, it's torture when I go, it's really not. You just have to suck it up, do the workout, and then afterwards you feel so good. And it's definitely something that I want to continue.
Yeah.
After.
Yeah, we're very
because it's a lifestyle.
fortunate. We're very fortunate because before we got approached to do this, I was already just so miserable. I mean, I just like put on so much weight, and I just looking in the mirror, I was just always disappointed with myself. And then you get this opportunity where it's part of my job to like go work out in the morning, and I'm really lucky, and I know I'm really lucky because a lot of people don't have that same opportunity.
Right.
And once the camera's rolling, then it's extra incentive to push even more.
Oh,
And then you're held accountable because wherever you go, like,
Yeah.
people see me eating something I'm
It's
not
so
supposed to eat.
true.
Like, hey, Chris, is that Boca Box?
it's so true. I've met so many people on this journey outside of my work or outside of Paradise Fitness who have also been motivating me. Like, I go to church and I meet people who are like, oh my gosh, I saw you working out. And I'm like, oh no, what did you see? Because there are some angles that I'm like,
Yeah, Bree. Angles, Bree.
oh no. The first time I saw myself on TV, I was like, wow, I cannot believe that this is how I look, but maybe this is just real. Like, this is real life.
Yeah.
And
For me, the camera adds about 30 pounds.
yeah, yeah. And it's our life. And at the end of the day, I realize that no one can make this choice for myself except me. So I have to show up.
You do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
Whoa.
Well,
Do my arms
appreciate
look
you
bigger?
guys coming on the show. And don't forget, you can catch me every Thursday, 9 in the morning, Facebook Live for In the Zone.